at Google Garden. I'm just going to put this here, then I'll make a proper 100% video, putting all the file, all the documents I need to put up here. First, I'm at Yes, so I've been in other places for social help. First of all, as an adult who is in my 30s, I'm not supposed to be in any of these places. There are people who really need to be here. I didn't come to your Western world with refugee documents. I didn't come with asylum seeking documents. I didn't come with student visa. I didn't come with marriage visa. I came with the first class visa. DNA brought me here. My useless Jezebel mother, she was already 15 years in this Europe, in Italy, that dumb, useless Italy that I'm glad that everybody I helped to leave that Italy, they never went back. Everybody that their heads are correct. Go and look at them. They're in Australia, they're in London, they're in America, big boys and big girls. They own cars, they own their own houses, they own their own everything. They never went back to that land. Go and look, both black and foreigners. They never went back. Just like your pedo Paris and your pedo Dubai, where you marry kids and children. Then you have Spain also with their bad economy and everything. People that have helped to leave these places, black and even non-blacks, they know themselves well not to go back to these countries. That is one. So me, I'm just making this video for you to know that Italy, I've never wanted to be there. If I came to the Western world through Italy, it's because my useless Jezebel mother was there 15 years before I came here, which makes me an automatic citizen if I applied for my paperwork and I got my citizenship. If my mother was already in EU, she had a permanent residency already. She has worked all these years. She's 15 years in EU before she brought me and my brothers. The day we stepped our leg inside this Western world, we've been obligated to have citizenship. If she puts in immediately, we will have it immediately because we had the right to. But I'm glad she did not. Because why? She was trying to push me into prostitution. Like all the friends, everybody I used to roll with, like back in Africa, I also rolled with your presidential level nobles, people that worked in television, newspaper, magazines, that worked in modeling agencies, record labels, you just name it. I was there with everybody. Never having a job, even 9 to 5 waitress, shop assistant, restaurant job, I never had. These motherfuckers, I even had people. I've told you I have names I'm going to be calling of people who I was rolling with in this particular levels of your society that were telling me to do escorts. I've had them approach me with Range Rover, 5,000 euro per month. I gave them middle finger. This was 14, 13 years ago. So me now deciding that I want to work my 9 to 5 job, just like a lot of people like me who are sex-phobic, children-phobic, pet-phobic, friend-phobic, self-sufficient, self-enough, self-validated, respectfully or disrespectfully, we don't want no man, we don't want no woman. And then when we also say we don't want no man, you lesbian, smelly, STD, gonorrhea, syphilis, eating pussies, that a lot of you men are frustrated. Now you are in your lesbian groups. You want to count us as fellow lesbians because we don't want men. We exist. We are safe enough. We will not say because of we don't want men, we cannot live our best life because you have women who want to put us, who want to put women like me into their classes of lesbianism. Oh, she does not like men, she must be a lesbian. The way she dresses, the way they dress. What is your problem? You are the reason why these bitch ass men, shmen of this earth came together to create this bullshit called what? Pedophilia of pandemic and viruses, where women are put on the street, their jobs taken away from them. 9 to 5 waitress, shop assistant job taken away from women. They put them on the street. Then when they are now homeless, that is when these weak men will now have balls to go and approach women. So you can't approach a woman when she's not on the streets because you're a pussy, because you're a bum, because you want a second mommy, because you want someone to take care of your emotional miserability and disability and inability to be a man by yourself. Then you want women to be put in low self-esteem situation so that they can be on your level of low self-esteem before you can approach them. The worst part of it is that you have women who now join these men. They don't only enable them. Some of you women, you are on their payrolls. You are their smear campaign and their fly monkeys. Doing this against your fellow woman. Doing this bullshit of predating pandemic viruses against your fellow woman. Some of you are even lesbians. You don't have shame. So this is the thing I've been passing through and surviving for the past 16 years. That even people like I was saying, I used to roll with, oh Adora, you are too beautiful, you don't even have to walk, oh, with all these levels and people you know in the society, oh, you should be an escort. I've had people have said it before in a video. Go to Nigeria for a dinner. See, there are people that it takes 2 years, 3 years to put money together to be able to visit Africa. Me, for 10 years, I could not even afford 1 cent to put together to buy a ticket to go to your Africa or to go to your useless America or your London or your Britain or your anything. Because of financial abuses, they were waiting for me to be there. Do ashawo, olosho igbeage akuna escort, baby mama. You were waiting for me to be opening my legs and spreading my legs to a bunch of idiots that are not up to the shit of Bill Gates and Elon Musk, that cannot afford to talk to the shadow of my shit. Your Bill Gates, your Elon Musk, your Obamas, they can't afford to talk to the shadow of my shit. They're not born their way. You were expecting me to do what? There are people in these levels who you push to the extreme. You put them on the streets. Then they get approached by a bunch of nobodies that shouldn't be breathing around them. This is what you have been doing to me. That 16 years they hold me. They were talking about this just now inside the social place. What do they call them? I said yes. See, let me just finish. Those people I used to roll with, they go to Nigeria and come back. They go this night and come back the next morning for dinner. I'm talking of just dinner. It's not like they go to holiday. They will buy ticket of 1,800, 2,000 euro to just go and have a dinner and come back. Then they will come back and tell me, oh, Adora, if you see the escorts in South Africa, if you see the escorts in Nigeria, if you see the escorts in Ghana that was around us, the money they paid them, imagine you were one of them, you are more beautiful. So this is why none of you want to help me to find a job. Waitress job, shop assistant job, restaurant job, decent normal human being job that you, rich and miserables, cannot work. You don't want to help me to find it. I got to put 1 and 2 together to understand that this is what has been happening to me for the past 16 years. I've left the other part of your Europe, your pedophile, Italy, pedophile France, that joined your chin chon chin. I've told you to use marks to sexually abuse me. 2020, not 2019. Only, but from 2021 to 2022, yeah, I was still sexually abused in your pedophile France and your Italy. You are not special. So this is why when you people come here from your Africa to your diaspora, you bring your trouble and your problem here to Scandinavia land, which consists of Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Finland, and Iceland. I tell you, fuck off. Go back to where you come from. These are not your lands. If you are coming here for holiday, come here for your holiday and respect yourself. Don't be coming here to try to come and do pedophilia here. Because even the Scandinavians that are pedophilic here, me and the Scandinavians that are not pedophilic, we will be dealing with the Scandinavians that are pedophilic here. Talk less of you foreigners from outside. Your pedophile religion, your pedophile born pussy religion, political, religious, traditional, leading bullshit, beliefs, your philosophy, your fame bullshit. I say I don't want any of them. I don't want to be involved in this. Is it by force? So you say I should be on the street. I am at this social office at my age, asking for social help that belong to people that are in worse situation than me, because I refuse to stoop my leg or my levels to your levels. Because I refuse to believe in your bullshit philosophy of children marrying pigs that don't eat pork, or your Buddhist, Hinduist, political, religious, traditional leaders, your royals, men and women who are all psychopaths into this bullshit from generations to generations, from your Africa to your diaspora. You will put me on the street because I refuse your religions, your tradition, your fame, your politics. You put me on the streets. Come and change my mind. 57 more years to go. I've told you, December I'm going to clock it again. Nothing will happen unless you can give me oxygen. I'm coming here to be dragging social hate that belong to people that need this hate. There are people that can't walk. There are people that don't have hands and legs. There are people that can't see. There are people that need mental, emotional help, that need to be coming here to get this social help for temporary house or even permanent house. Because a lot of them they don't know their left from their right. Me, I'm not in that category. I have documents, I have first class documents that I can use to work. EU permanent residency. I've had policies, I've had people in other places tell me, you are eligible for all the help you're asking for. Even the immigration office told me I'm eligible.